Hi there, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Vicky, and you are watching Viva with Vicky. And today we're going to go over the January 2018 budget. Now, I just want to start out with saying Happy New Year! I literally am sitting down. Today is the 3rd and barely doing this. So if you haven't done yours yet, not a big deal. You can still start, and I am a perfect example. I have been super busy potty training my son, and it's been just so busy with that. But nonetheless, I'm here today to talk about what we're going to be doing in the new year. And just wanted to go over a couple of things. One was just to talk a little bit about our goals. But also just to go over our budget. So in the month of January, there are 5 weeks, and which kind of throws a little, damper, as well as if you've been following me, you know that I pay my mortgage every 2 weeks. Well, the way the Tuesdays fall, it happens to be that there will be three payments coming out this month for mortgage. So we'll go over that as well. And then I had to factor in 5 weeks for groceries because I budget weekly. Even though I do a monthly budget, I still, take out weekly money. And so on and so forth. So we'll go over that. All right. So like always, I block out just the details, but you can see our monthly income so far. Okay, so here are the three that I talked about, the 3 times they come out. So you'll see one came out yesterday, one is coming out in 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks after that. And if you're a little bit confused as to why I do this, I have a video, I'll link it down below, as to what the rationale is for paying your mortgage off every 2 weeks, but it does shave away thousands and thousands of dollars in interest. So you may want to take a look and check that out if you own a home. We also own a condo, so same principle. There are 3 payments coming out of that. And then everything else is pretty much the same that I budget for. I kind of just take what we used for gas and electric last month and just apply it to this month and just see, what has changed. This is like a mini sinking fund where I just leave it in my checking account because this one is paid. I always get confused. I think this one is paid every 3 months and this one is paid every 2 months. But this month, nothing will be coming out. It'll just stay in the checking account, but it's already accounted for. So that's what's great about that. Internet, you'll see here this DirecTV Now is new, but you'll also see I don't have cable on here. Woohoo! Convince the husband to cancel it. It actually cancels as of this week, and we won't be paying for cable anymore. That was like, oh gosh, it was almost $200. So DirecTV Now is not a like a contract subscription, but it is just online. So you need an app, and we have a Fire Stick, and we have an old Apple TV, so unfortunately we don't have the ability to download apps to that, but we can use the computer and use like the sharing, Apple sharing, to watch it on our TV. The only thing that sucks about this is only 2 devices at a time can be watching DirecTV now, so we'll check it out and see how it goes. And then everything else pretty much stayed the same. Yeah. As far as cash envelopes, you'll notice here, even though there's 5 weeks in the month of January, I am always 1 month ahead when it comes to daycare. So this is technically for February. So February only has 4 weeks, and we'll be only budgeting for 4 weeks. And so I already pulled the cash out yesterday and filmed that video, so the link will be below in case you want to watch me stuff my cash envelopes. I still haven't gotten down the whole videoing of the cash envelopes, so you see half of my envelopes. I don't know. I'll figure it out one of these days. So everything is pretty much the same. I do explain in that video how for lunch, we are going to budget obviously for 5 weeks, as well as personal spending money. Okay, moving right along. So sinking funds. Oh my gosh, guys, Murphy just came like with a vengeance last month. And it just made me realize that I really, really need to start funding the car maintenance, the home maintenance fund. The only thing that sucks about it is that because January has three payments coming out for mortgages, I'm not going to be able to afford to fund these this month. I don't know what I was thinking. I really, really wanted to. So this just gives me incentive to go through my house and really honestly start listing things and putting them on eBay or what have you. I really need to make that a goal for January, and I'm hoping that this video will keep me honest, because we need to get our income up so that we can fund some of these sinking accounts, because we had a car maintenance issue, we had a home maintenance issue with the garage door, and then medical. I'm doing fertility and medicine is really expensive. And so I have $0 in these funds. And I just need to add money to them. So you'll see here that I already had to pay lab work, and just the lab work alone was $300, and that's with insurance. And then these two are just the minimum payments. This one isn't minimum. This one is a little bit more than the minimum, but nonetheless, I'm considering it as a minimum payment. But you'll see here, with everything out the door, the final balance was $47.31 that I have left over. And that's not a whole lot, because anything left over was going to go to the baby fund. And I actually almost want to cry, because I really wanted this month to be a bigger month for us to start off on. But, we're at least paying all of our bills. Nothing's going unpaid. And, in my cash envelope video, someone put a comment, and thank you so much if you're watching this, but made me feel a little bit better, saying, there's only 4 Saturdays and Sundays in January, so maybe I won't spend as much on groceries. I did go to Costco yesterday, so I should write that down, and spent $200. So I kind of blew out my week, but I hadn't bought any of the staple stuff that I needed, like toilet paper and just staples like butter and milk and apples and things like that for my son that he loves to eat. And so I won't go to this grocery store next week, but it'll be good because I'll have $300 left over, and that will account for hopefully we can live off of 2 weeks. I did buy a lot of meat that I'm going to be freezing, so we'll have a lot of meals out of that for 2 weeks. And, hopefully we don't use the 300 for the rest of the month, but we'll see. So, I'll just keep track of all the groceries here, all the times we put gas. We've been off of work for the past 2 weeks, so we haven't utilized gas, which is kind of nice. And then any dining out we'll put in here. So you'll notice that this should, if it's all working out, oh, it didn't pop up. That's okay. We'll just show you what I'm doing right now. So this is D69. And you just come in here and put D69, and basically it just pops up and lets you know like how much you're spending. Same with gas. So if I were to have put anything, let's say I put $40 in, this one here is D76. And this one should say D76. I did take down our dining out. I had to move things around because I just didn't have enough budget for my month, given the fact that we had those three mortgage payments coming out times 2, right? Because 2 properties. But I will say, we have money in our emergency fund, so we could totally move anything if we wanted to, but I like to, have extra. Anyway, how is January coming out for you? Did you have any surprises like I did? I'd like to know. Just feel free to leave me a comment down below. And if you found this interesting, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. And I look forward to coming back here in mid-month, see how we ended up, not only in the mid-month, but at the end of the month. So until next time, have a great day. Bye.